In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how at each stage in the game, whether you've just started or you've been playing for ages and have over 100 million coins, are the best ways to make money. So of course, we're going to be starting with 0 to 10 million. Then once we've gone through all that, we're going to go from around 10 to 100 million. And then once you pass that, we're probably going to go 100 million to a billion. And then if you're somehow above a billion like me, I'm going to be showing you probably the best ways to make money from there. But before I do continue with this video, if you could consider hitting that like button and subscribing, it would help me out an absolute ton. And even if you are not here for the video, don't leave yet, because I do have something to say about my new Bed Wars clan. So if you want any chance to join that, then make sure to watch to the end, because I'll mention it at some point. But with that, let's get on with the video. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do as soon as you get into the game, this is for the 0 to 10 million coins part. The best way to get yourself money here is, first of all, you need economy level 25 so you can sell stuff at shops. Because of course, you can sell stuff normally to other people, but it's a little risky and it's not very easy to do and it's not real quick. You need level 25. And this is basically how I would get level 25. I would just go around, make an onion farm, and then I'd just keep doing that, okay? I'd plant all my onions, watch a YouTube video, come back, I'd harvest them all, plant them all again, and repeat. Something I forgot to mention, yeah, onions are not easy to get at first. Completely forgot. Just do this with wheat if you can't get onions. So, now you're at level 25 economy XP. You want to get yourselves as much levels as possible, and you want pink sticky gears. This is such a money maker. It's a very luck based, but it can make you so much money. I literally made 10 mil on my first day playing Islands. Well, not my first day, but my first day on a new profile. Literally by just going over to the Slime King, killing him a bunch, and boom, I just got so many sticky gears. Now, if you don't want to put in the work, this is the first thing you need to do. No matter where you go, get the treasure map, okay? This dude called Davey is gonna come to your island. He gives you a treasure map. Follow the treasure map into the world, get the treasure chest, don't open it. You could open it and get something really good, but that's a very, very low chance. I would recommend selling this to a shop, because they're worth just as much as a pink sticky gear, which, by the way, are both worth around the 500k mark, which is kind of a lot of money as soon as you walk into the game. You've got 500k, it's pretty good. But of course, you need a level 25 economy XP to sell the chest. So, once you have got yourself 10 million coins after maybe grinding like this for maybe 1 to 2 days, I would hope, this is when you can start working on farms. Okay, this is like kind of the cool bit, because you can just watch videos, get awesome designs from people. This is the fun part, or you can make your own design. It's really cool. So obviously you want to keep farming sticky gears whenever you need money to make these farms. But basically, for your starter auto farms and macro farms, I would recommend going dragon fruit for a macro farm, if you have the farming XP, that is. Which again, if you need farming XP, just farm the highest crop you can get yourself. But the dragon fruit can sell for so much money. But if you're not wanting to do a macro farm, because I know most people won't, because it means you've got to get an external software, so I'd recommend doing just an auto farm if you don't want to do a macro. I would go for a onion farm, and if you can somehow afford it, go for a watermelon farm. Because watermelon farms are really good. They don't require a washer, which is a really annoying thing to get. And it takes up a lot of time, the washer being used. But if you are going to go for something other than a watermelon, make sure it's onion. It's not really worth it doing a wheat farm or a carrot farm or anything like that. Onion is probably the only way I would go. And maybe pumpkin. Pumpkins are also pretty good, because they don't require a washer, I don't believe. Or if you're not into auto farms, well, this is kind of auto farm, but if you're more into a factory sort of thing, which I'll get into later, is very helpful if you've got a big factory instead. Go for steel. If you can get a bunch of steel mills and a bunch of stuff and make a steel farm, oh my goodness, you will make so much money. It is so good. The problem with this though is smelters are in high demand literally all the time, so you're gonna have to get yourself on one of those. But, if you saved up some of your pink sticky gears from before, it wouldn't be too hard. So, moving on to 100 million to 1 billion. So basically, to get up to 100 million, just keep doing what you were doing. Just keep making this farm and upgrading. Okay, so the 100 million part, this is when you want to move off of onions. You've got 100 million coins. Like, come on, you're not going to use cheap onions anymore, are you? You're going to use watermelons. Oh my goodness, they're so much better. So now you can work on making the largest watermelon farm you can get. I have a good design here if you're between 100 mil and a billion, and then I'll have another design after that I will also put on the top right. Actually, I think I can only have one in the top right. Oh, that sucks. I'll have them both linked down below though. So you want to work on making this farm and upgrading those totems because they can be so helpful. Like, holy moly, you can make so much money. But if you keep going with that factory route from the 10 mil to 100 mil, you're in for a treat. You can start making gearboxes. What you're gonna have the knowledge of the basic factory stuff that will allow you to set up some sort of system to make auto gearboxes. This, so much money. You can sell gearboxes for so much. I'm just gonna quickly search it up. Currently, a gearbox, just one gearbox, goes for 2.2 million. Now imagine an auto farm that can produce those. Holy moly. And they are in demand. Very high demand. Why are they in demand? They needed to upgrade totems. When you get to the really high levels of the totems, when they start giving you some really good bonuses, they require gearboxes. So people are looking for gearboxes so much. So if you can make a farm, massive demand, pretty good money, that's pretty good. And of course you can have your own watermelon farm on the side. Or have this gearbox farm on the side. Either way, you're making tons of money. But you don't even just have to go with gearboxes or watermelon farms. You could also go into red bronze, which is another material that is so in demand. People are desperate for this thing, and people will pay a pretty good buck for it. Not as much as a gearbox, but it's way easier to make red bronze. Yet you get so much money. So using these strategies, you should be able to get yourself up to $1 billion after a couple of months. And if you're active enough, maybe even just 1 month. Now, the 1 billion plus mark. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit more, okay, now I've got to watch a gazillion videos to get the most efficient designs. Because of despawn, you can't just spam it. What you could do is grab an alt account so you can have more things. So you can have bigger farms, basically. So you can have half of a farm in one alt and half of a farm in another. This would basically get rid of the whole despawn annoying thing. This is only extreme moments though, because I don't think you're going to be getting into despawn moments unless you've got the world's biggest farm. But if you do start experiencing the despawning, you probably want to start doing that. So one of the big things to do is a billionaire is probably just working on the second farm I have in the description, which is a massively massive farm. This dude literally creates 1.2 billion coins every 2 days just from AFKing this farm. He doesn't have it anymore because he was scammed. Look, even billionaires need to watch out for scammers. But like, he was scammed out of most of his stuff because he was trying to do an external thing. Don't know why people do external stuff. But basically it gives a lot of money. 1.2 every single 2 days. Of course, you can do this with stuff other than watermelons if you somehow don't have the money for it, even though you're a billionaire. But then you can also expand your gearbox making stuff in a lot of your factory items. You could also just go into trading and buy stuff in bulk and then just sell it when it's like not as expensive. Or you could do limited trades. Limiteds will always go up in value. It could go down if there's a dupe or something, but this doesn't really happen anymore. So limiteds are a great investment as well. If you buy like 1,000 of a limited like fish trophies, you're gonna get a lot of money in maybe like a week or two where they've gone up in price more. Or maybe you'd want to wait like 4 months. They'll go up so much. That would be a more long-term thing, but you'd make a lot of money. But those are pretty much the ways of getting money at each stage in the game. I do have another video planned on the top 5 open world games that let you explore an absolute ton. So if you guys want to see that, comment down below. I don't know, like, tell me if you want a different video. I don't really know if that's a video you guys would want to see or not. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe, of course. If you like this video, you are an absolute legend. And before I forget about the Bed Wars clan. So the first link in the description, or it might not be the first, it'll be a link in the description, will be my Discord server. You want to click on that Discord server, assuming you're 13. Sorry if you're not 13, maybe you can follow me, and if you join me in game and I'm like, hey, you've got a lot of wins, I will invite you. But if you are above 13 and you have a Discord account or you don't have one, you want to make one, join my server down below. I should be in the top right when I'm online. You can DM me. If you're active, DM me, because then I'll invite you to our clan. Our goal is to become one of the best clans, okay? We want, like, doesn't necessarily mean in terms of skill. Like, I don't really care how skilled the players are in our clan. All I care about is how active. Because if we have an active clan, we are going to grow it very fast. Because if you didn't know, clans have a coin system. So basically all you need to do is just play a bunch. And if your entire clan is playing a bunch, that's a lot of coins that you can then use to upgrade your clan, get XP bonuses for the battle pass, you can use to make a shop. So we literally have a kit shop. So we can literally get free kits just from everybody contributing by playing. It is so good. So if you are quite active in Bed Wars and want to join our clan, please DM me on Discord by joining that link and then DMing me or acting me in general. I don't really care. Yeah, DM me, and yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I guess I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.